In today's video, we are working on our 2017 Honda Odyssey. At first, I was pretty confident it was the valve cover, but now looking, I'm almost wondering if it's this VTEC housing that is leaking. So let's troubleshoot some more. Let's get this cover off. It is two like these plastic screws that require a flathead, and then the back is like those push locks. So once we get this up, we can pop the back up. So let's get a screwdriver. So decent size flathead, and it ain't a big deal, just like a quarter turn. You can feel it detent. Then we're going to pick it up and just work it. Shouldn't be forceful, just like that. Now this one popped back in. I'm using one hand, so and it just comes up like that. I'm gonna put it here. And this is your intake plenum, which overlaps our valve cover, which could be a pain, something I was going to explore some more. But as you can see, our oil, I turn my light on, is all in this area. So I think it's our housing. I'm going to roll with that at least and change that. So I need to get another gasket because this one isn't going to work. So we just got back from O'Reilly's. We got a Dorman part number 918-056GS. Looks like the right part. I also bought an oil filter from Wix and some Valvoline high mileage. I'm going to put 5W20 in it. This thing has over 100,000 miles. So let's start taking this apart. We need to get this harness out of the way, which disconnects our coils, and see if we can't get this where we can access these 3 bolts. So we got this wiring harness kind of just out of the way slightly. You had to take these 2 tabs. I took a small screwdriver, pried it up like that, and then just worked this side off and that side. I think this is as far as I'm going to go. In a perfect world, I might take this off. We're going to loosen up these 4. I thought there was 3, but there's 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. It isn't much to it. So we're going to loosen those up for a 10 millimeter. I'll show you. Ooh, it's pretty tight. Let me use 2 hands and let's get those off, and I think it's going to be fairly simple. These are different sizes. It's only 3 bolts. Thought so. So this middle one is for the VTEC solenoid. There it goes. All right, so it is only 3 bolts. That's what I thought. But when I seen that 4th one, but that's actually for the VTEC solenoid. Go. I think this is where a leak is. It just looks prominent how dark it is at that bottom. And then there's a metal plate with the screen. So they put like a VTEC screen on these things, I think. There's a metal plate. Yeah, it's a screen. It's pretty thin. That, and we gotta get this gasket out of here. Oh, it's hard. Oh yeah. Here we go. I feel pretty confident that's our issue, is this hard rubber. Let's get a rag and clean all this up. So here is before we clean. You can see how dark it is at the bottom, and that's what I noticed is going around our dipstick. And it's not really on the valve cover itself, it's just all in this corner. So I feel pretty good. That's our issue. All this gasket material is really hard. I got some towels. Let's clean all this up, especially so we can see if it continues to leak and it's the valve cover, but I feel good. So I'm gonna do that off camera. We're gonna get our gaskets. I'll show y'all putting those in, and I'll get the torque specs, retorque this, and get ready for an oil change. Feel pretty good. Got everything cleaned out where I'm happy. A little brake clean, a little vacuum action. So now let's get our new parts and get everything installed. Six foot-pounds or 72 inch-pounds. So look, I am fortunate to have this snap-on device that lets me do it digitally, but these smaller ones are what were getting me. The reason why I got a torque wrench set. So I'm going to put everything back. We're going to put our harness back on our VTEC solenoid. Let's see, I think this is oil pressure. We're going to clip our coil pack harness back in place. So we got everything cleaned up pretty good. We used some brake clean and then some WD-40 just so that brake clean ain't sitting on the gaskets. I'm gonna let it run because I know I got probably some chemicals and trash a little bit when I was cleaning up this gasket around here, but I feel pretty good that if I'll be able to tell where the leak's coming from now. So, all right, I think everything's hooked up and we are ready to see what we got. Fire in the hole. No weird oil pressure light. Let's see what we got. Don't see anything yet. Oh, you can tell where I got WD-40 on things. That's fine. That's kind of normal. I mean, it is what it is, especially as a mechanic. Like, oh, especially when you put oil in it and you get some on his exhaust manifold, you get a little smoke. But I think we fixed that. So I'm probably going to drive around the block, get the engine hot, and then I'm going to do this oil change. We went around the block, we drove it pretty hard, and we only got no oil. So feel pretty good that solved our problem. I ain't gonna record it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do an oil change on this car. And I hope that helps somebody. Fairly easy. Thought it was a valve cover, way simpler job. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment if you appreciate it or give me some positive criticism. Subscribe, and on to the next one.